For centuries, mankind has looked to the heavens, longing to find traces of extraterrestrial life. The twinkling stars, the distant galaxies, all of them arouse curiosity about mysterious civilizations. But have you ever wondered, are we looking in the wrong place? What makes us so sure that Earth, our very own blue planet, has not been home to an advanced civilization that predates humans? The idea of an alien species living on Earth millions of years ago may seem like science fiction. But, think about it, is it really that impossible? The history of our planet has witnessed ancient civilizations that left behind mysterious legacies, colorful legends, timeless architecture, and even civilizations that disappeared without a trace. Could it be that somewhere in the sands of time, an intelligent species with technology beyond our imagination once set foot on this land? Take us on a fascinating journey of discovery where we ask, could an alien civilization have ruled Earth before humans? And if so, what traces did they leave behind over the course of millions of years? Get ready, because this story will take you through the deepest mysteries of our planet. Earth has existed for more than 3.5 billion years, while modern humans have only been around for about 200,000 years, a short time compared to the planet's long history. So what happened in those billions of years? Was there enough time for not just one, but many civilizations to flourish and then fall? Imagine a species of super-intelligent creatures, using technologies we can only dream of, who built magnificent cities on the surface of the Earth. But time and the rigors of nature, from the movement of tectonic plates to the erosion of the oceans, may have erased all traces. Ancient cities may now lie deep beneath the sea, or land that was once the ocean may have turned into towering mountains. However, an intriguing theory has emerged, inspired by the popular science fiction series Doctor Who. It is the Silurian hypothesis. Imagine a race of intelligent reptiles, with shiny scaly skin and strange features, who ruled the Earth hundreds of millions of years ago. They are called the Silurians, not entirely a product of our imagination, but named after a real geological period, the Silurian, which lasted from 443 to 419 million years ago. According to the story, the Silurians fell into a deep hibernation to avoid a catastrophic disaster, only to awaken when humans became the masters of the planet. The Silurian hypothesis, proposed by astrophysicists Adam Frank and Gavin Schmidt in 2018, is more than just a fantasy story. It is a thought test, asking, is our modern science capable of detecting traces of an advanced civilization that existed millions of years ago? Their technologies, structures, or even ruins may have been buried under layers of geology, erased by time. But if we look in the right place, look in the right way, what is there waiting to be discovered? The story of these ancient civilizations does not end here. Imagine Earth from 350 million years ago, during the Carboniferous period, when vast primeval forests and vast swamps reigned. Could it be that, in that ancient landscape, an industrial civilization once flourished? Incredibly, scientists believe that our planet has enough fossil carbon from this period to power an advanced society not unlike ours today. But if they did exist, where are their traces? Scientist Gavin Schmidt, who studies distant planets for signs of climate change, has a fascinating idea. He looks for superheats, sudden spikes in temperature, as if a civilization had flipped a switch and lit up the entire planet. And this is where the story gets even more exciting. About 55 million years ago, Earth experienced a temperature shock. Global temperatures jumped between 9 and 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Researchers call this the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum. Such a dramatic change, likely due to the release of massive amounts of carbon, is the only sign that an advanced civilization, including our own, could have left behind millions of years later. Could an ancient civilization have harnessed geothermal energy, left behind strange chemical traces and sediments from artificial fertilizers, or even the isotope plutonium-244, which doesn't occur naturally on Earth? Such clues could be the key to revealing a high-tech society that once dominated the planet. But don't jump to conclusions. A giant asteroid, a catastrophic volcanic eruption under the ocean, or even the awakening of an industrial civilization, all of these possibilities are worth pondering. Have you ever thought that the fate of all advanced species is an inevitable cycle? A civilization rises, reaches the pinnacle of technology, only to destroy itself, like the successive springs, summers, autumns, and winters. The Silurian hypothesis, though just a thought experiment, opens up a haunting perspective, that technology, the thing we pride ourselves on, could be the cause of our downfall. But is this true? Was there really an advanced civilization millions of years ago, now just a shadow in the sands of time? Look at Earth's history. Our planet has experienced at least 5 mass extinctions, known as the Big Five. In each event, more than 75% of all species disappeared in just a few million years, a blink of an eye in geological time. Could an intelligent civilization have been caught up in one of these catastrophes, leaving no trace behind? Or, as we have argued, did geological processes such as erosion, plate tectonics, and sedimentation bury all evidence beneath deep layers of rock? The absence of clear evidence does not mean nothing exists. The Earth, with its secrets hidden for billions of years, may be challenging us to search deeper and smarter. Imagine a harsh planet Earth, where amazing creatures called extremophiles can survive conditions we consider impossible: boiling temperatures, crushing pressures, and the absence of light. These creatures make scientists wonder, could life have appeared on Earth not just once, but many times, creating advanced species before humans? If so, what traces might those civilizations have left behind? A highly technological civilization would certainly create unique artifacts, but after millions of years, those traces might have been lost to time. Imagine strange machines, great structures, now buried under layers of rock or transformed beyond recognition. Are we smart enough to understand the nature of those artifacts? Stay tuned, because we're about to reveal a special artifact that will leave you speechless. While we haven't found any clear evidence of the existence of non-humans, ancient human civilizations leave us in awe. Some of them were so advanced that it makes us wonder, was there a hand from outer space touching them? The ancient astronaut hypothesis, popularized by author Erich von Däniken in his book Chariots of the Gods, suggests that advanced aliens visited Earth in ancient times, leaving a deep mark on human civilization. Let's explore some of these incredible civilizations to see if the idea is as crazy as you think. The Indus Valley Civilization. Step into an ancient city from 3300 to 1300 BC, located in what is now India and Pakistan. The Indus Valley Civilization was not only one of the oldest urban civilizations, but also possessed perfectly planned cities, with linear roads, advanced drainage systems, and massive public works. They even developed a mysterious writing system that has yet to be deciphered. But what caused such a brilliant civilization to decline? The mystery of their society, language, and disappearance remains a great puzzle, making people wonder, was there an extraterrestrial source of knowledge that helped them achieve these feats? Ancient Egypt. Now, imagine yourself standing in front of the Great Pyramid of Giza, massive blocks of stone stacked with incredible precision. Ancient Egypt is a story of legend, but how they built great structures like the Great Pyramid or obelisks from a single block of stone remains a mystery. With such primitive technology, how did they accomplish such feats? Don't forget the sophisticated mummification techniques that preserved the body for the afterlife, or the gods like Amuniasare, Lord of the Sun, and Thoth, God of Wisdom. These details make one wonder, was there an extraterrestrial civilization that guided them? It's no wonder that movies like Stargate have suggested that alien technology was behind the Egyptians' exploits. The Maya. Further west, in Mesoamerica, the Maya amazed the world with their achievements in mathematics, astronomy, and complex calendar systems. They could predict astronomical events with astonishing accuracy. But what caused so many of their city-states to mysteriously collapse? The sudden disappearance of these centers of civilization remains a big question, raising theories that an external, or even extraterrestrial, factor may have influenced their fate. These civilizations, with their unsolved mysteries, open the door for us to ask, are humans really the only people on this planet? Imagine a brilliant civilization, where once majestic cities stood tall, suddenly disappeared into nothingness. That is the story of the Mayan civilization, which mysteriously collapsed in the 9th century. The Mayans left behind a legacy that amazed the world, the Mayan calendar, a masterpiece of timekeeping with a complexity and sophistication beyond imagination. Do you remember the fever in 2012? When the whole world was abuzz with rumors that December 21st of that year, when the Mayan calendar cycle ended, would be the end of the world. But, as it turned out, it was just the end of a cycle, not the end of the Earth. However, the question remains, how could an ancient civilization create such a complex timekeeping system? Was there an alien hand guiding them? This mystery still baffles scientists. Head east to the cradle of human civilization, ancient Mesopotamia. From 3500 to 1700 BC, the Sumerians of southern Mesopotamia laid the foundations for world-changing inventions, the wheel, agriculture, advanced mathematics, and the first urban cities. But what really makes us shiver is their myth of the Anunnaki, gods described as heavenly beings, or noble race. According to the ancient astronaut hypothesis, the Anunnaki were not just mythical gods, but rather aliens who visited Earth and taught humans knowledge beyond their time. Could they have helped the Sumerians accomplish the feats we admire so much? The story becomes even more intriguing when we look at the Hebrew Bible, where we find references to the Nephilim, giants who were said to be descendants of the Anunnaki and humans. Author Zecharia Sitchin takes this theory even further, suggesting that the Anunnaki came from the distant planet Nibiru and shaped human history. But if these creatures did exist, where are their traces? Could an alien civilization have inhabited Earth millions of years ago, only to be wiped out by time? Researchers say that if an advanced civilization did exist, we would surely find evidence of it, perhaps a fossil of a previously unknown creature. But did you know that fossils are extremely rare? Scientists estimate that less than 0.1% of all species that have ever lived on Earth have been preserved as fossils. So the absence of evidence doesn't mean nothing exists. And then, a discovery changes everything. Imagine you're scuba diving at the bottom of the Aegean Sea, near the Greek island of Antikythera. In 1901, archaeologists discovered a shipwreck from around 65 BC, and inside it was the Antikythera mechanism, a device considered the world's first analog computer. With its intricately interwoven bronze gears, it could track the positions of the sun, moon, and other celestial bodies with incredible precision. How could such a complex device have existed in ancient times? Could it be the remains of a civilization far beyond our understanding? These mysteries, from the Mayan calendar, the Anunnaki myth, to the Antikythera mechanism, leave us wondering, is the Earth hiding bigger secrets? Imagine holding an ancient machine in your hands, with gleaming bronze gears, so intricately crafted that it can accurately predict the positions of the sun, moon, and planets. That is the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient wonder designed to predict astronomical events such as solar and lunar eclipses, and the movements of celestial bodies. Its precision has left modern scientists in awe. How could a device from over 2,000 years ago have achieved such a level of technology? Its intricate system of gears, which mimics the movements of celestial bodies, looks like the work of a genius scientist, but which genius created it? The origins of the Antikythera mechanism remain a mystery. Some believe it may have been the work of the ancient Greek philosopher Posidonius, who was renowned for his knowledge of astronomy. But there are also theories that it was the product of many craftsmen and scientists, combining their talents to create a device that transcended the ages. Believed to have been created around 204 to 178 BC, the machine was so advanced for its time that it took humanity until the 14th century to recreate machines of similar complexity. So who was really behind this masterpiece? Was it a mysterious civilization, or even extraterrestrial knowledge, that contributed to its creation? The idea of advanced civilizations that preceded humans has always fascinated us, but it remains a controversial hypothesis. Scientists are constantly digging into the geological history of the Earth, searching for traces of life and ancient civilizations. But like the search for alien life on distant planets, clues to a pre-human civilization have yet to appear. Are we just looking in the right places? Or has time erased all traces, burying them deep under the planet's rocks? Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the journey to explore Earth's past continues. Every new discovery, from rare fossils to artifacts like the Antikythera mechanism, adds another piece to the mysterious puzzle of the planet's history. Will we one day find clues that an advanced civilization once existed right under our feet? Or will artificial intelligence help us decipher the secrets of the universe, leading us to alien life forms? We want to hear from you. What do you think about the possibility of an ancient civilization sleeping somewhere underground? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow us to wait for new discoveries about our blue planet and the vast universe. But the story doesn't end there.